Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning, just after 10 a.m. Brisbane, Australia, and it's a beautiful day. I'm sitting here at my local park, which is right behind my house, and I'm feeling so blessed being able just to sit here and to reflect. Some of you may know that yesterday I did a bit of spiritual cleansing by burning a piece of paper that I have written down things that pissed me off, that hurt me, that made me angry and furious. But mainly I was pissed off, and it was not good. It really consumed every thought of me. And while I tried to do many things to distract me of that, but nothing really worked. So I was really glad that I did this yesterday. So I wrote everything down that I struggled with, all the reasons, all the mistakes that I have made, and why I was pissed and why I was hurting and why I'm angry and all this kind of stuff. And then I thought, no, I'm gonna burn this, because quite a few people have always told me, just write it down and burn it. And I thought, this is just hocus pocus and it's not going to work. But to my surprise, it actually did work, because afterwards I felt so much lighter, so much clearer in my head, and the emotions that I still had are pretty much gone, which is really strange. So you may wonder how this all came together. Well, so I was in a 17-year marriage with my now obviously ex-husband, which was quite volatile within the last 12 years. We were fighting and still going through courts even 8 years after our divorce, and it is quite violent, and it leaves internal scars, it leaves insecurity, it leaves doubt, so much that it's really hard to get over it. And it took me 5-6 years easily to allow myself to trust someone again, and unfortunately I got burned again. Don't get me wrong, my ex-partner, he's a beautiful person. I still love him. However, my love has now changed because of what he has done, what he has done to himself, which had then an impact on our relationship, which then had an impact on myself, because all those buttons that my ex-husband installed into me coming up again, and it was extremely hard. And do you know what? I'm so sick and tired of people telling me, oh yeah, you have this strong masculine energy. No, I'm not. If people would know me, they know I'm extremely much, but my exterior is there to protect me, because I have been through hell in the last 12 odd years. And whilst my ex never has laid a finger on me, so he wasn't violent in that point, but he was extremely domineering. I think I've heard every word on the planet that I am, and it also had an impact on my children, to the extent where my now nearly 23-year-old daughter tried to commit suicide twice. And so life hasn't been really easy at all. And I know Spirit is trying to teach me something. I just haven't figured out what it is. However, all those things have made me hard, and I don't really want to be hard. However, you know, how many times do you need to burn yourself on the stove to know that, hey, don't put your hand on the stove while it's on? And what frustrates me the most is that people just give a shit of what kind of impact their actions have on other people. Because for me now, I'm at the point, I even said to my girlfriend the other day, I had enough of men, I've become a lesbian. No, I'm not going to. I do like men, and I'm not a man hater by any means. However, I'm not so quite sure if I'm going to allow myself to open up the way I did again, because it's just too painful. And you know, sometimes I even consider of being by myself, because then I don't have to deal with that, and I know I can rely on myself. And because the people that I thought I loved, or no, I still love them, but the people that I thought that would love me the way they said they did, disappointed me in so many ways that it's just, you know, unbelievable. So this message today, what I wanted to bring over is, please, when you are in a relationship, think about what impact your actions have on someone else. Don't lie to them. Don't tell them something that isn't there. Be honest, be truthful. I'd rather have someone telling me the truth right into my face, and we can talk about it and discuss it, instead finding out things behind my back, because they are so hurtful and it has such an impact. And unfortunately, you know, what I have found out just a few days ago makes me question everything that I have experienced over the last 2-3 years. And it's so sad, because I thought the guy that I was with was the one that I could get old with, the one that I can share all the goods and the bads. And don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect by any means. However, I do try to learn from my mistakes and from the things that I don't do right. So please be mindful. We don't need to hurt each other in that way that it has an impact on someone for their next relationship, because I don't know if I'm going to allow myself again to open up the way I did, because I'm too scared to get hurt again. So please be mindful of that and be at peace. Thanks. Bye.